Hi, are you an artist? Are you a new artist? Do you have your own business yet? Maybe not. Are you just wanting to learn? Well, the best place to do that is the dollar store. That's where I got my start. I'm a self-taught artist. I've only been doing art for the past 4 years. I started when I was about 52. I'm 56 now. So I'm going on 4 years and I sell my art. And I got my start at the dollar store. I got canvases, some 8x10 canvases, acrylic paints. They have, they have everything, paintbrushes, watercolor paints. They have everything you could ever really need. And so I did this Dollar Tree haul that we're going to do. But first I want to show you, things that you can make money with, what I buy to make money with. And if you're like a new artist and you just want to practice, the best thing to do is buy inexpensive art supplies. You don't want to spend $1 million if you just want to play and have fun and practice. And so I made some cards because I'm going to show you. They have stampers. They have, like I said, they have watercolors. So I made these cards, but I did get the paper from Michaels and the envelopes from Michaels. They don't have watercolor paper yet, but they have all kinds of other paper. It's stationery, they have all kinds of stuff. But so let me show you. Here's a card. There's one. And these were made with the dollar store stuff. The dollar store, I have watercolors. Look at how pretty these came out. Look at how nice. Mixed media. The stampers came out so good. There's another one. The stencil, I got the stencil there. Stencil and stampers and pens and markers for mark making. I put a little stamp on the back of the envelope because I love what I do. They're like my hearts everywhere. That goes with this one. So those are super fun to make. And it doesn't take long. A lot of people say they don't have time. Well, if you have time to go to the grocery store or go to the card store and buy a card, then you have time to make your own card instead of going to the store. Make your own card at home, which will take you all of 20 minutes to make a card. I made 4 cards in about 20 minutes. That's not including drying time. The watercolors have to dry, so probably a half hour. But it's super fun. It's healing. It heals you in so many ways. So look at this. They got these watercolors. I bought these before. It's not in the haul. But these are metallics. Look at, they have metallics now. Metallic acrylic paints. Silver and gold, my favorite. And that's what I used on there. So now, I got canvases, and this is my viral lady. She went viral. She's got the most views. And she's an 11x14 canvas that costs $1.25. These are expensive over at Michael's, It costs a few bucks, and that's the cheapest place that people probably think they can get them, but you can go to the dollar store and get them there. They have all sizes. They also have wood. They have circles. Let me show you the circles. So this is my Monet I tried a Monet. These are oil paintings. So oil paintings are expensive. I do use good oil paints. I do. They don't have oil paints at dollar store. Not yet. But these are my oil paintings, and those go for 40 bucks on a canvas that costs $1.25 that you can hang. And oil paintings are 40. 35, 40 or something like that. Then I got these ones here. They have round canvases. So I did these. Whoops, the sun. There we go. So she hangs. And I think they'd look good together, you know. And, you know, I don't want to say 20 bucks. I mean, that's art. It's original art, you know. And I'm going to say, you know, 40 bucks a piece. So you can turn $1.25 into 40. And like my cards, I do 3 for $10, 3 for 10. And my cards are all over the United States. Actually, Hawaii too, because I went out to Hawaii. But I was making them for Christmas time. Cards are big sellers, and I donate them to my church. That's a thing too you can do. All right, so that's my stuff so far. Yeah, we don't want to spend too much time there. So let's do the haul here. So some things I got the other day, like I got this so I can keep track of my agenda and write notes down on what I'm doing, what's top priority, and what am I doing for the week. Me and Chet, he tells me, instead of printing it, I'll write it down. These are in stationery. And where's the other one? This one I love because I can keep this in my pocketbook. And I love how it has the little thing here. And I can doodle in my pocketbook. I went to a meeting the other day and I couldn't doodle. I didn't have it on me. It's the ones I have are kind of big. So if I have this in my pocketbook, I have it for doodling if I ever need to. If I'm ever, you know, if I get anxiety or something, like doodling or any kind of art helps. I got some prayer cards, and I got these the other day, and these are so nice. Let's read one. Let's read one again. The other one I didn't really understand. I had to do some homework on it, and I did last time. So let's see what this one says. The work of God is this, to believe in the one He has sent. Very good. And I give these to my friends and give them to friends at church and have them, you know, pick one and get a little message. So we got those. I got these lights. So Wednesday night when I go to my craft fair, it's at night. And I need lights. And these are good. Look at this. These are going to be pretty good. And they have little hangers on them. You can hang them or set them up. We'll do that another time. It does come up. So I bought these. They take AAA batteries. So these are nice. I did buy something else and I didn't like it. Storage containers. These are for dinner, but they're wonderful to store your little odds and ends in your studio. Little, or even to keep things close by, and then when you can stack them. So there's 2 here. So I love the color. That's the color, the new color in the storage in the studio. I got these. These are stackable. 3 for $1.25. I love them. I love them. I love the color. I did get some other ones too. Where's that other one I like? Oh, here we go. The little drawer. I have to tell you, it's just the cutest little thing. I can't help it. I just like little things like this. I mean, it's just cute. And I keep all my little wooden pieces of resin or whatever. My little wooden pieces in there. And it looks cute. So that's that. So here's my canvases. These are the canvases. I got some of those. And these, I got the wooden canvases. And these are pretty thick, you know. They're sturdy, not wobbly or anything. They're really good. Craft a square. So I got those. And I did get these lights and I was kind of disappointed. They plug into a USB, they're not chargeable, you can't charge them. I thought they would charge, so I wasn't too happy with those. I got hair clips here. These are so cute. These stopped me in my tracks. It was right before the station. I have a vest that's fur and it's gonna match perfectly. And then this one. This one's cute, scrunchy. You know how much these cost in the store? Like $5 a piece at CVS. So here's a tip. Here's a little tip. So they sell ink. Okay? Ink pads. Now I got this one at Michael's, but they sell the ink pads. Blue, green, red, black. Now this right here they sell these. This is opaque dye. And I take this and I put it on the ink stamper to freshen it up, to keep it, you know, to keep the ink, and it works good. It really works good. So it's been staying fresh and ink, you know, works really good. So that's a little tip. That is wonderful. That works wonderful. I just squeeze it on. I have red ink for my red one. Different kind of ink. But you can, you know, squeeze it on there. So I got blue. I'll have to get some blue ink. So my Diana Loves Colors, told me about these stampers. She gave me some, and my favorite is the butterfly. And I have so many, and I love them. Oh, I already had one of these. I didn't know. I already have one. I'll have to give it away as a gift. And this has all kinds of stuff. Well done, love and hugs, welcome, a note to say, well done, love and hugs. Well, anyway, all of these are good to make cards with. And then I go to thank you one. All the thank you, thanks, thank you. And I had no idea that you need one of these. And they have them there. And they have different sizes. She gave me one. I just drooled on myself. Oh my God. She gave me these because you put them on there and you stamp them. And I had no idea. And I was using them by themselves. Getting ink everywhere. So these are really cool to have. I got a couple of them. Because the one I have is kind of big. I need like a smaller one. Now they're making cards with shaky things, and you need this is pop dot tape. It's like foam tape. So you can do the shake. I got some of this. I don't know when and how. So I'm gonna take some of these here, this plastic, and use it for and you put the foam there anyways, and you make the shaker. They don't have any shaky stuff. But I found this, and I only had one. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. It's an inspirational journal, and it has little scriptures and stuff at the top, and you can take notes, look it up or whatever. It's like a little, kind of like a little Bible study. Everyday scriptures and quotes about confidence to encourage and uplift you. So I love this. I love stuff like this. I really do. And who knew? Something like that makes a really good gift. And then look at, they have Scentos, scented gel pens, metallic. I had to get them. I had to. This was even ripped a little bit, but I was like, I had to get it. And then I got more of these pens, more colors for mark making and stuff. I just love colored pens, and I can keep these in my pocketbook. So that's the end of that. And so if you had fun here with me and you learned anything, please let me know. Please let me know if you'd like to make some cards. If you want to learn how I make my cards, I can do a video if you want. Just let me know. I'd be happy to make a card making video. my cards are simple and inexpensive and fun to make. And those stampers, they only cost $1.25, and there's so much you could do with them. So much. And they have so many different kinds, and I had so much fun. And it's very meditative. And like I said, I got my start at the dollar store. I went to the dollar store, I posted my art that I did on little 8x10, and I was commissioned right away. I didn't even know what that meant. I was told to do a Van Gogh. I didn't even know who Van Gogh was. She's like, you nailed it. I did a little sample, and I never knew I would make it here. I never knew I would be here. I never knew that I would heal like exponentially. Like, people say to me, wow, you've really grown a lot. You've really come a long way. Wow. My sister told me I'm stable. Now listen, I suffer from bipolar. I don't suffer anymore. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm like living my best life right now because of art. So please, don't say you don't have time, because you got to make time. Even if it's 20 minutes a day, just 20 minutes. That's all it takes to do something creative and artistic in any form, really. There's so many things like music, and there's other art too. So like, you just gotta do it and just give it a try, because I always said I can't even draw a stick figure. I always said that. I can't even, and I didn't try ever. Never even tried. Like, so I don't know what made me try. I was around a bunch of artists, and it's contagious. It really is. I was in a little artist community. I was welcomed in there. I was flea marketing, and they said because I make jewelry, they put me in the artist community. And hanging around other artists, I just wanted to try, and I was intrigued, I was fascinated, I was interested all of a sudden. And the dollar store is where I went to get my stuff. And I sold my art, like, right away. I was selling art, and I got it at the dollar store. Everything I needed, and that's how I got my start. Now I've evolved, so things like oils, I tend to get the Winsor and Newton, stuff like that, which I go to Michael's or something. I do go to the Walmart. I get wooden canvases over there. But I bargain shop big time, because we have to. We're trying to make money, and there's a thing called starving artists. Well, it doesn't have to be a thing. It doesn't have to be a thing. And I was told that in the beginning, one negativity thing, and I didn't listen to it, thank God. Because I was told there's no mistakes in art, and there's no such thing as bad art, and everything is fixable, and it changed my whole perspective on life. It just did. I can't get over it. So anyways, I'm going to end this. I'm talking and chatty over here. So please subscribe. Please like. Please comment and let me know if you'd like me to help you out in any area, because I'm happy to do that, and I can start doing little tutorials now, because it has been 4 years and I do know stuff now. I guess I'm not a beginner anymore, but I'll always feel like a beginner, because I'm always learning, and there's so much to learn, and I still have things that I can't do yet. But I'm going to try and get out of my comfort zone and get better at doing things. But it all started at the dollar store. So, thank you for watching, and peace out.